So I want to show you guys my Ring Pro doorbell and the problem that I was having. First of all, this looks like it's flashing, but it's not. It's actually lit solid. It's just a camera makes it look like it's flashing. But I came out one morning and I noticed it wasn't lit at all, and I didn't know what was going on. So when I got into the app to look, it showed the red Wi-Fi signal saying that I didn't have connection to Wi-Fi. So I rebooted the Wi-Fi and did all the troubleshooting steps, and it still didn't connect. On the side of it, there's a reset button here. You hit that, and then you can go through resetting the system and try to get it to reconnect, which I did. Still didn't have Wi-Fi connection. So I went on Reddit and I started looking. I looked up the troubleshooting, and this online log, Ring support, will show you the pattern of the lights. If it's doing that, somebody's pressed the button, and there's a host of patterns here on what the lights do. Just go into Ring support and you can look this up. My pattern was this blue one here at the bottom. The upper half was flashing blue, and that meant there was a bad password during connection or a power failure where it's not charging. So there was neither. I couldn't really understand what was going on because it's a hardwired. The Pro is a hardwire, so you shouldn't have those issues. So when I was reading through Reddit, on this side of the doorbell, this is electrical tape that I have in there because I lost a piece that came in it. But when you peel that back and take that rubber boot out, you can see a port in there. It's the same type of port that you use for, I think it's a micro USB they call it. So they were saying take it, plug it in to your computer. I plugged it in there and immediately it started to power up and come back online, and that went away. That flashing went away. It turned white. I didn't realize it had actually done anything because I'd sat it on the coffee table, left it plugged into the laptop, and walked off. It popped up down here and said it didn't recognize the device, and I just left it open and walked away. When I got back and it picked up motion, it actually sent me a notification somebody was at my door. I don't know exactly what it does, but it seems to fix it because this has been a month since I've done it, and it fixed the problem, and it's back working like it has been. There were questions about the transformer because I had a ADT doorbell prior to that one and it was a complete disaster. But this is the transformer that I installed when I put in the ADT doorbell. That was plenty enough powerful to run the ADT doorbell, but it didn't last long. ADT has a lot of problems with their doorbells. So I went with the Ring Pro. A lot of folks on Reddit was saying that it worked for them. I'd say maybe 9 out of 10. And then there was 1 or 2 saying that it did not do anything for them. So they had to actually throw it away and buy another one, which is unbelievable for a $250 doorbell. I wired my doorbell. That's my inside chime. The house did have one, but the wires went up the ceiling, and I'm assuming that it was in the attic somewhere, so I couldn't find the old transformer, so I just ran on new wires, and those are the doorbell wires there, and installed it. I just thought that was a neat trick. Now, it doesn't mention that anywhere in the instruction manual for Ring. Doesn't mention that, so I don't know why they don't, but it seemed to fix my problem. So you guys can give it a shot, see if it works for you. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks.